Hello you guys, welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous. This is the second part of my little stamping plate storage solution and collection video. I decided to split it up into two videos because it would be ridiculously long if I did it in one video. So this part is just the collection and I'm going to run you through all of the brands I own and highlight some of my favorites in this video. Have fun!
Alrighty, so I'm still figuring out the best way to show you these plates, and I've decided that I'm not gonna talk you through all of the individual plates. I might compile a list of numbers that I own so you can look them up online, but I decided to run you through each brand and then highlight some of my favorites. For some of the brands you can also find playlists on my channel where I've swatched some of my collection, not all of it. Some of it I acquired before I started doing YouTube, so I don't have a swatch video for each and every single one of my plates. But let's start with Creative Shop. I have 38 plates currently. There will be more probably in the future because this is my absolute favorite brand of stamping plates that I have. And the reason that I started to get into these in the first place was basically this plate, number 35, which is a Walking Dead and the Game of Thrones plates. Wow, I glitched out there for a second. And I was like, wow, a brand that does stamping plates on these topics, ooh, I gotta check them out. And it was a love affair ever since. So number 35 is definitely one of my faves. Then another of my favorites, or another crowd favorite actually, is number 19. I've seen a lot of designs with this one around Valentine's Day with the little hearts in the bottles and stuff. There's more hearts on here. I like this one a lot too. Another favorite of mine is Creative Shop 58. This one is nice and shiny because I cleaned it really well. Because this one has cool fun images on there, like bitch mode on off and a hand painting a middle finger. I like that one a lot. Yeah, and just in general, Creative Shop does a lot of fun and creative images, like the one with the little monsters up here that you saw me use in a recent tutorial, number 68. Really nice. I also have a swatch video for that one. Then they have Harry Potter stuff on plates. I really like this one a lot. There's another one with cool little monsters or stuff from pop culture in different arrangements. I like that one a lot too. That's number 67. The whole range from 65 to I think 70 or something is pop culture stuff. Really, really nice. Then another of my faves. Where is you? Yeah, here it is. It's a Halloween plate. Number 107. There's actually two Halloween plates that I love a lot. It's 107 and 108 over here. Okay, so the next brand over is Cora Lee, which is a Spanish brand that I came across on what's her name? She currently can't post because she lives in Puerto Rico and they don't have electricity and internet. What's her name? I can't think of it right now. I'm going to put it on screen. I'm so terribly sorry, but my memory for names is really bad. So Cora Lee is located in Spain, which is convenient for me because I'm in Europe. They're in Europe. Shipping, yay, works. And I also appreciate their plates a lot because they're really also creative in a different way than Creative Shop is. They're really high quality. They're thick. The plastic backing is really thick, and they have cool motifs on there. In total, I have 16 plates, some of which I still have upstairs because I got to swatch them for you. So you're going to see live swatches of some of Cora Lee's plates. One of my favorites that I've also done a design with in the past is this one over here, which is number 10, and this has sort of a maritime feel to it. Depending on the length of your nails, you're gonna get problems with Cora Lee also, sorry, but I like them a lot. Next up over we have a random assortment. This is Miscellaneous 1, which contains my online shop, Infinity Nails, and WhatsApp Nails, and also one Hee plate that I currently own. Okay, so the next brand over is Cora Lee, which is a Spanish brand that I came across on what's her name? She currently can't post because she lives in Puerto Rico and they don't have electricity and internet. What's her name? I can't think of it right now. I'm going to put it on screen. I'm so terribly sorry, but my memory for names is really bad. So Cora Lee is located in Spain, which is convenient for me because I'm in Europe. They're in Europe. Shipping, yay, works. And I also appreciate their plates a lot because they're really also creative in a different way than Creative Shop is. They're really high quality. They're thick. The plastic backing is really thick, and they have like cool motifs on there. In total, I have 16 plates, some of which I still have upstairs because I got to swatch them for you. So you're going to see live swatches of some of Cora Lee's plates. One of my favorites that I've also done a design with in the past is this one over here, which is number 10, and this has like sort of a maritime feel to it. Depending on the length of your nails, you're gonna get problems with Cora Lee also, sorry, but I like them a lot. Next up over, we have a random assortment. This is Miscellaneous 1, which contains my online shop, Infinity Nails, and WhatsApp Nails, and also one Hee plate that I currently own. So I currently have 5 my online store plates. I have 3 Infinity Nails, 1 from WhatsApp Nails and 1 from Hee, but I threw them into this collection. My online store, if you online shop, if you haven't checked her out, she also does a lot of pop culture things. That's why I came across this brand. And I think, was this the one? No, it's not the one. This is the one. The one that I wanted was MJ or JR31. I can never know which is which. I'm gonna link the online store down below. And this one I wanted because of the like Doctor Who stuff on here, and that's why I bought it. And also like got a couple more plates. Quality is really nice. Most of these plates are really like geeky and like pop culture stuff. Really nice. Infinity Nails, if you don't know them, they are located in the Netherlands. She has an online store where she sells both like indie polishes and also stamping stuff, but she also has like her own line of stuff. And I bought the favorite one that I bought from this brand is this one that has like all the SpongeBob faces on there. I just freaking adore this one so much. I have another SpongeBob plate from Mundo de Uñas, but that one compared to this one is not as like nice. It's more, it's rougher. The etching isn't as fine and not as like nicely sanded down, but this one is really good, and you get a lot of facial expressions from SpongeBob. All you need is good yellow polish and you're all set. I forgot to mention I also have 3 plates from Nicole Diary in here that are also nice, but they don't make like a lot of rectangular plates anymore, so there's only 3 of those and I have all of them. I have 1 WhatsApp Nails plate right here and one of the bigger ones, and I think it's pretty much the only one. I'm not sure, but it's one of the only ones from Hee that is like rectangular, which is a tight fit for this thing because the holder on this one is so big. So it's a tight squeeze for my new storage situation. Next up, we've got another like Aliexpress brand, which is called Major Digit. I have, how many? 23 of those. Oops, and I just ripped that apart. The first part of like these Major Digit plates is like lacy designs, really nice. And then they sort of did a few like Christmas things that I haven't even taken the blue film off of yet because I always forget about them at Christmas time. It's like the 2nd year in a row that I didn't think of these or like show you these on my channel. And then Major Digit also has like a bunch of like skull and rock and roll and, you know, shenanigans like that. There's not really a plate I can highlight here, so I'm just gonna glaze over that for a second. Next up, we've got Tujoy, which is another AliExpress brand. Both brands, Major Digit and Tujoy, I actually sell in my own online store where I'll sell stamping stuff, because I do believe that these plates are like extremely high quality, and they're like they have their own designs. That's what I like about them a lot. Tujoy, the first like 10 plates are all like florally, and my favorite one is number 1 actually. This one here. I'm not too huge on the florally stuff, but I like this one a lot. There's a lot of delicate designs and some heart stuff on here, so you can like use this one around Valentine's Day as well. And I currently own 13 Tujoy plates, and I actually showed you Tujoy 14 in a video where I tested out the like gradient images on here to show you, and it has a lot of cool like patterns and structures and textures on there. I enjoyed this one a lot too, so that's Tujoy 14. Oops. Next up we have Miss Koli Nia's number 2, and this is just mainly a bunch of like AliExpress in part like rip-offs, knockoffs of stuff, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail about this one, because you know I do enjoy these plates. The reason that they're in here and not like stored away somewhere else is because they stamp really well, and I actually took like the time to either glue them onto holders like these plastic backings, or they actually came with that, which is like fine. Messerdu, which is another brand on AliExpress, I do enjoy a lot, and I showed you I think 1 or 2 of these plates in a video in the past, and I like those a lot. So like I said, I'm just gonna flip through these real quick because there's nothing too exciting or nothing like major brand related in here. Then we have Miss Koli Nia's number 3, which is also another, you know, collection of stuff from AliExpress, all of which I stuck onto little holders or that came with holders, and all of these stamp really well. There's some JR plates in here, some YZW. That was like popular for a while. Then we have Less Cool, that makes decent plates, but you know most of the designs are not like original, and so I'm not going to go into too much detail about those AliExpress plates, but these ones all stamp well, like I mentioned 1,000 times before, so that's why I'm keeping them in this collection in case I need an image of these. Alright, moving along to the second folder. Like I said, I divided them up because you know, they get really thick and high up, and I don't want to put too much strain on the metal part, the metal little system, mechanic system that holds these in the folder system. So first up we've got Moyu. And this is the brand I actually own the most plates of. That came as a complete surprise to me, because I always thought I had either, you know, more creative shop plates or more from like Born Pretty Store, but Moyu is actually the brand that I own the most plates of, probably because Moyu was the first like real stamping plate brand I came across when I started stamping. I started stamping with a really crappy little set from Amazon that was like horrible. It didn't stamp at all. I didn't own any stamping polishes. I had no luck whatsoever picking up any of the images, and then I finally like went and bought Moyu plates, and that was like a revelation for me because they actually stamped. Yeah, and that's what got me into this whole like craziness and madness of stamping. So like I said, I have like most of my plates are Moyu London plates, and I own 50, yes, you heard that correctly, 50 Moyu London plates, some of which still have the blue film on there because I acquired them like recently during Black Friday and Boxing Day sales. But let me talk you through some of my favorites. Here's one right here. This is from here, from the Circus collection, Circus number 07, and it has like these fortune teller things on here and a great free stamping area up here. I like this one a lot because it's really versatile and it deviates sort of from the standard setup that Moyu London plates come with, and you can also use this if you have like longer nails. I like this one a lot. Then Another one of my faves is probably, you know, I like geeky stuff. We've heard that a few times before. So this one from the Geek collection is also one of my faves. It has a lot of like pop cultural things on there. Some Klingon over here, the writing, like elven writing from the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and a lot of like cool patterns that you can use for a geeky little manicure. Really nice. Get enough. Get in there. Another favorite that I bought recently and that I haven't used, or I have used, but not like seasonal appropriately used. This is Festive Collection number 53. Thank you, Meowlifson, for pointing out this one to me. And it has like all these cool little Halloween characters on here that are so adorable. They're so adorable. I just want to stamp them on my nails all the time because they're like good for picking off individually and even like coloring in and double stamping them. Really nice. Alrighty, yeah, the whole like Geek collection is really cool because you get a bunch of like individual images that are like emojis and stuff, so I like that collection a lot. I recently showed you some from the Hipster collection that I liked a lot, and another like series from Moyu that I really like is the Scandi collection. I'm gonna get into that in a second, but first let me show you the first ever Moyu London plate that I have bought, which is this one over here, Rebel Collection number 6. So this was the first plate I've ever gotten to successfully stamp for me. Isn't that like reminiscent of, you know, little Natalie learning how to stamp? I really like this plate a lot because it has these weird little characters on there. It's not the best beginner plate because, you know, it's just a free stamping thing, and I thought I could, you know, pick off these little monsters and characters individually, which of course did not work, but I like this one still to this day a lot. So I was talking about Scandi collection, which I also thoroughly enjoy, and one of my faves is this one, Scandi 04, that has like all these different types of like landmarks from different cities around the world. I enjoyed this one a lot. I did a video, that was actually like one of the first stamping videos I did on YouTube. You can check that out if you know, can bear to watch me swatch in a bad way. That's Scandi 04. Alrighty. Anything else I need to highlight from Moyu London? Oh yeah, there's another like collection or part of a collection that I really like, which is the Tropical collection. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I think this one is getting discontinued. But this one with the free stamping that has a bunch of fruits and leaves and stuff, that's really good for combining with other stuff. That's Tropical Collection 07. So the next brand that I'm going to talk about is Hera Nuta. I currently own 28 plates from Hera Nuta. Wow. Hera Nuta is a brand that is like a Born Pretty Store spin-off or was acquired by Born Pretty Store. I don't know the details, but they used to have like their own website that was in Japanese, but you could switch it to English. But you can also buy Hera Nuta plates at Born Pretty Store. And recently they've removed the heranuta.com webpage, sadly, because it was the last place on earth where you could buy Yakuina top code. Anywho, this is my Hera Nuta collection, and most of their plates are like really kawaii and have like these comic style, anime style images on there, but one of my favorites is actually not like anime or like a comic style. It's this one that has a bunch of fake water marble on there. This is Hera Nuta L05, really nice. You get a bunch of cool things that you can, you know, trick people into thinking you can water marble with. Love this one. All right, let's see. Yeah, one I need to point out. This one is so funny. Yeah, this is a pizza theme plate, but will you just notice how they spell the word pizza like so wrong on this plate? And they still sell it like this to this day, so it's really funny to me. But if you're into pizza, this is a good plate for you to have. You could color in stuff, double stamp, you know, the whole shebang, but don't use this one. Pizza! Don't use it. All right, another one that is a favorite for me from Hera Nuta is this one. That looks like, you know, somebody's knitting this thing, and it has all these cool, like, ugly sweater patterns. It's cool for Christmas or like for just wintertime in general. I like this one a lot. And the last one I want to point out from Hera Nuta is the one with the unicorns on it, LO45. That came out sometime last year. I think I did a swatch video on this one. But yeah, it has different unicorn characters on there. Some cool ones, some, you know, just pretty ones. A good mixture, so I liked this one a lot too. The next brand we're going to talk about is Born Pretty Store, and I think the reason that I thought I had like the most plates from Born Pretty Store was that I always, like, in my mind, I counted the Hera Nuta and the Born Pretty Store plates as one, and if you do that, I definitely have more from Hera Nuta and Born Pretty Store combined, but just Born Pretty Store on its own is just 38 plates. Yeah, there's like some older stuff in here, some stuff that came out recently that you have seen me swatch. One of my favorite like go-tos with cool patterns that I continuously use for doing like stamping polish swatches is this one. It's BPLO24, and it has these florally designs that you can also use like frequently in manis, and it has a good mixture of negative space and regular images. I like this one a lot, and you can also combine like the negative space and a corresponding regular image on this one. So it's an oldie but goldie basically. Another favorite of mine, and I think I pointed that one out in my favorites video for 2000 and what was the year? 17? Is this one that has a very tropical vibe to it. This is BPLO76. I like the images on here a whole lot. They're really, really cute. They're really tropical, really summery, really good for coloring in or just stamping on their own over like a gradient or whatever. Usage with neon colors is highly recommended for this plate. I like this one a lot. Oh yeah, and another surprise for me, and I liked very much, and I think these three were basically in my favorites video, was BPLO77. That has these cool like monster characters in different scenes doing different things. Really enjoyed this one. And another, I think, staple to have if you were to get just one stamping plate from Born Pretty Store, I would definitely recommend getting this one, a BPLO78, because this is like, it has all the like textures and patterns you will need for doing like everyday stamping. This one is a really good one for that. That's the reason why it's so dirty, because I use it quite often. Alrighty, so the last brand in this folder is Bundle Monster, and Bundle Monster is the brand that I have 45 plates off of, making it like number 2 in the ranking. Moyu is place number 1, and then Bundle Monster is a close second with 45 to 50 plates. So this, I also have like a bunch of older Bundle Monster plates. I don't really enjoy those too much. I started liking Bundle Monster a bit later. Let me highlight some of my favorites. There's another very good fake water marble plate from Bundle Monster, which is, this one is a collab between Bundle Monster and Slow Teasy. It's BMXL210. Really good for cheating on water marbling. Another one of my faves, and also one of my, you know, current or like my all-time favorite nail YouTubers, which is Twistar. She had a collab plate with Bundle Monster as well that has this cool like mermaid and some other like combination stuff you can use for a mermaid mani. Really like this one. That's BMXL211. Yeah, and another like favorite series of mine that Bundle Monster came out with last year is the Kawaii Emoji series. I'm not going to pull out all of the plates because I loved all of them. I also have a swatch video for those. They are really, really nice. I enjoyed them like thoroughly. They're really good if you want something cute and easy. Yeah, And then pretty much everything else in here I already showed you in swatch videos, like the special effects series and the mythology series. Alright, you guys, that was my storage and collection video for all of the rectangular plates. Actually, not all of them, but all of them that are like worthy of being on a plastic backing and being stored away like I showed you. I have a bunch of like cheaper Aliexpress plates that don't stamp as well. They're just, you know, I keep them in a box, and if I look for something specific and I can't find anything in these, I reach for those, but they're not worthy of a plastic backing. So I didn't stick them on there and didn't file them like I filed all of the other ones away. So the grand total, does anybody have a guess? Insert guess now. You probably have guessed by now in the comments down below. But the grand total currently is 324 rectangular stamping plates. That is not counting the bigger ones. It's also not counting the small ones. It's also not counting the round ones. So I might have a problem. But I just thoroughly enjoy stamping, and I also thoroughly enjoy, you know, showing you guys new stuff out there. And not like every single plate I buy, I just buy for everyday usage. But some of it I just, you know, get to show you guys. Yeah, and have you partake in my stamping craziness. So let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know how you store your plates. Maybe you have some great ideas to share with everybody. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Other than that, that's it for today, you guys. I love you very, very much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!